Hey guys, welcome to JarJ Gaming if you're new here, and welcome back to JarJ Gaming if you're not new. And overall, to all, welcome to my very first video on Pragmata. Yes, that's right, that is Capcom's brand new IP that released on April 17th. To say I'm excited to play this is a massive understatement. Yeah, very massive understatement because I've been following this game for quite a while. Like, not as long as some other people. Like, I know there's probably quite a few people out there who have been following this for the past like 5 or 6 years when it was like very first announced that it's even a thing. I don't think I knew about it that far back, at least not that I can remember. But I do remember like 2, 3 years ago, I did see a trailer. I think it was like a small teaser saying like, "Oh, it's coming out this year, like in this year," and showed a bit of gameplay and story bits. It was a trailer from a couple of years ago, and I just remember being like, "Oh, this looks cool. I can't wait for this to come out. This seems super intriguing." And since then, I like followed this game and all kinds of news about it. And well, here we are. Finally came out April 17th. I'm quite a bit late because today is April 23rd as of when I'm recording this and probably when it will go up. And keep in mind 23rd for me because I'm in Australia. Yeah, to say that I'm excited to finally play this game, understatement of the year because when I played the 15-minute long demo, or at least I took 15 minutes to beat it. I believe it's called the Sketchbook demo. That was probably the most fun demo I've ever played, and I love how it showed enough of like what the game's gonna be like, while also not giving away too much at the same time. Whereas, uh, honestly, like I feel like the last demo I played that actually left a pretty good impression on me, I want to say is the RE7 like beginning hour demo. So another Capcom game, which makes sense. That one left a pretty good impression on me, and that one was actually pretty fun and unique, I'd say. Whereas most demos these days, I don't know, they just don't have that impression on me. It just feels like a quick little free trial, and that's it. And that's what they're supposed to be anyway. So I mean, makes sense. But enough yapping. Um, let's just dive straight into Pragmata. I mean, super keen. Prioritize frame rate, audio output device. I mean, I'm wearing headphones, so of course. Holy mother of God! Until the left is barely visible. Well, I mean that's very visible. Okay, it's getting there. Okay, that's like barely visible, right? Yeah, okay, that's like barely visible. Actually, maybe a tad bit more. Yeah, okay, that's about right. What? Oh. Okay. So the one in the middle disappears. Like, completely disappears. What? Oh, I'm just gonna have to go with that. My age? I'm pretty sure they asked this in the demo as well. I genuinely cannot even remember why they asked this, but... Well, okay, I guess I'll just put my age out there. Not affect gameplay, but cannot be changed. Okay. um... I wonder why it even bothers asking. Okay, whatever. Alrighty. Again, I do know a tad bit about the gameplay thanks to that sketchbook demo that I played, but I don't know much about like plot or anything unless it was shown in a trailer, so I'm effectively going relatively blind. Lit. Okay, I already have. Ooh, hold up. Okay, I know this is literally just a shot of like the moon's surface and then Earth in the background, but it's pretty simple and kind of beautiful looking Title screen, no. Also, I probably should have done all my yapping on this thing, because would have given you guys at least something beautiful to look at while I was doing all that yapping. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it. New game, standard, because we ain't garbage. The difficulty can be changed to casual when incapacitated. Oh, lovely. Basically saying if you're that much of a noob, you can really go down to casual, but we ain't like that. We're doing this whole thing on standard no matter what. Let's jump straight in. Hold on, I need to turn this up a little bit if I can. Oh, what? Wait, straight into it from the title screen. Wait, hold up. That's actually crazy. I'm pretty sure Capcom already did something similar with DMC5, and that was like quite a few years ago, but that's still pretty crazy, I can't lie.
I repeat, this is research vessel Eurotas. Identification number
Ken?
Delta Lima Papa 1294 Alpha. Over. This is research vessel Eurotas. Edis, do you copy? Over.
Ah, okay. Edis.
Still no response from the base AI? Guess the reports were right.
Joel the
Okay,
Goat
AI.
Hugh.
No auto landing. We're going in manually. You got it. Just hold on to your lunch. Bring it in, Hugh.
Send control your way.
Roger. Switching to manual control.
Confirmed.
Starting
Okay,
LST
loving how we're
mission.
getting the opening credits during this
Lights.
scene.
Oh, lights on.
Landing struts.
Down and green.
Thrusters and brakes.
Operational.
We're clear for landing.
So far, I just want to say for the record, this game looks beautiful, man. Like, I know it just started and I'm already glazing, but like, even in the demo, like, I could already tell graphically this is going to be super beautiful.
I can't believe they can just print something that big.
Print.
That's Luna filament for you. Its applications are practically endless.
Huh.
You can create almost anything as long as you have a blueprint.
Okay.
It'd be nice if they could whip up someone to answer our call.
We flew all the way out here to clean up their mess. Least they could do is meet us in person.
Well then, let's get in there and scope it out. Corporate's waiting.
So I probably should have mentioned all this before the cutscene started, but you know, after the Pragmata video, I will hopefully finally start with doing the videos on the previous DMC games, you know, 3, 4, and 5, playing as Virgil, and also for DMC4 playing as Lady and Trish. I should hopefully get those done eventually. I was meant to actually record these yesterday on my day off from work, but you know, unfortunately I just was unable to due to,
No
let's
problems.
say, circumstances.
Clear. Channels
But
online.
Okay.
oh well,
Let's move
I'm
out.
here now, and yeah, I don't really know when you guys can expect the DMC videos for Virgil out,
Check.
but some information I will give out on it is the fact that I'm going to start with DMC3 Virgil, start with that one, jump to 4, do Virgil, Lady and Trish, then do DMC5 Virgil.
Come on.
Super
Just
stoked.
give me a moment here.
Where's our welcome party? Can't believe I missed my daughter's birthday for this.
You got kids? Sounds rough.
Nah, I wouldn't trade it for a thing.
Welcome to the crater. Initiating environmental optimization sequence. Please stand by.
Alright, sorry about that. I just had to like
Alright.
lock in for the cutscene.
Just get in.
And I still
Get out.
probably am gonna be. Unless
Come
it
on.
switches gameplay here.
After you.
Okay, yeah, this is gameplay now. No wonder why it hit us with a quick little loading. Alright, basic movement. I'm not even gonna bother like looking for any Easter eggs during this section. Because honestly, for this playthrough of the game, I'm just gonna be playing the game like as is. I'm not gonna actively search for anything. I'd rather save that for...
Yo, you! Check out that big rig.
I'd rather save that for more like
Talking about that
second
3D
playthrough
printer?
kind of material.
Sorry,
Like,
not my
I don't know.
thing.
My first playthrough, I
Nikki,
prefer just
fill us in.
experiencing the story as it is.
Didn't do their homework.
Second
I'll leave the studying
playthrough
to
being
you.
the more like,
I'm
you
going
know,
on
check
ahead.
out any like secrets or anything kind of playthrough. You know.
It's not just any 3D printer. It's called a limb
Oh, am I supposed to be moving?
Now, what do you want to know?
Okay, so let's say
Okay, I
you
can't
print
jump up
almost
there.
anything. I heard the stuff it makes breaks easy. So it seems crazy they're printing something that big.
Am I meant to be walking off somewhere? I can't lie, I wasn't paying all that much attention. Oh, hang on a second.
The terminal's up ahead. Time to test out your thrusters.
Oh, lovely.
You can climb the cargo to get up here.
No stairs? Really?
Construction still underway.
Oh, what do you mean I can't get up there, man? Bullshit. You said I could climb the cargo to get up there. Yo, the audio of that was insane. What the hell? Okay, what? How? Oh, I see, I see.
You, over here.
Yes,
It's
sir.
kind of fun, I can't lie. Like, already... Oh, I just made that.
What a mess.
Not
What the...
exactly a popular hangout, is it?
Force slow down tremendously. Is there a
What's this
reason?
rubble doing here?
Rubble.
We're gonna need some backup.
Yo, what happened, G? What in the... Boy, what in the... Excuse me? You made iRobot?
Welcome to the cradle. Please state your request.
Clear us a path and then take us to the data center.
As you wish.
Alright, we got the Will Smith ass robot on our
What
side.
went down here?
Rumor is we're going to be sending most of the people here back to Earth soon anyway. Just leave everything up to AI.
Yeah, and then they send us when the thing needs fixing.
It's like I always say. You can't trust a bot.
Real funny, Hugh. Real
I
funny.
don't know. Kind of like this one. But man, they really not gonna come out here and meet us?
Yeah, something's off.
Delphi didn't go and fire everyone, did they?
Wait, you all feel that?
Seismic activity detected.
Holy. Oh, hell no. Holy shit! Damn! Oh, another one bites the dust. Ooh. This bit Capcom and like slamming people's backs into like walls and doors and shit like that. Happened with Leon multiple times. Happens to Dante. It happened to that guy. Oh. Damn. You got hit with a bonk from like a metal pipe. Oh. I do wonder though, where are we gonna land?
Suit integrity compromised.
Oh!
First aid protocol is offline. Warning. Suit integrity compromised. First aid protocol is offline.
Is this doohickey? That scanner thingy? Or that shit I saw from Help Wanted 2 when I was playing that? Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, that makes more sense.
Suit integrity restored. Biomedical diagnostics online. Administering cellular repair. Vitals stable. Awakening subject, Hugh Williams.
Bruh.
There you are. All better.
You patched me up. Can't believe someone brought that kid out here. Hey,
Hello, this is Edis, your autonomous base administrator. Unregistered guest identified. Walker, please remove him from the premises.
Oh shit.
hey, watch out. There's something right here.
Oh wait, I think I saw this in the trailer actually. Oh!
Hell!
Oh yeah, here we go. Yo.
Oh, come on. Damn it. Hey, get behind me. Move. Hey, you need to...
I think I can help. Bypassing first and second firewall. Hook and control protocols. Analyzing. Converting the interrupt matrix. Visualization complete.
And here we get our first hacking minigame.
What the heck was that?
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Bang! Yo, that is how you get it done straight away.
What's going on here?
I'm D.I.
Forget it. This can wait.
Bruh.
Got bigger problems.
Oh. Oh, this is like the Dead Space remake.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Walker, remove our guest from the premises.
Captain? Captain! Damn it! How am I supposed to do that?
Yo, R.I.P. James, bro. He sounded like he was in the thick of it. Ah!
It's locked.
I can open it.
Oh wait, what? Huh.
Suit integrity compromised.
Oh wait, that was in the demo.
Make-
Ah, okay.
Maintenance required. For your safety, access is restricted. Please utilize the repair. Suit life support systems fully restored.
Right, that was
Initiating
introducing us to the
unlock.
heal system. So already we've been introduced to the heal system, the 2 hacking systems, one for doors, one for enemies, and Hugh's gun, as well as his suit in general.
As long as this place will last.
I see the tram. That could be our way out.
You know, I did say when I've been watching the gameplay and, you know, playing the demo, I did say like, oh, this game, you know, it's got that, it's kind of like Dead Space, and I mean, it's kind of funny because the original Dead Space, I'm pretty sure the creator did say something along the lines of like, you know, it being inspired by the OG RE4 from back in the day. So, I mean, it makes sense. You know, what in the... Huh.
Just not sure I can really count on
But yeah, like, it's just so interesting to me that, you know, Dead Space... Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, it's just so interesting to me that, you know, Dead Space was, you know... Can I melee in this game? I just can't remember. But, yeah. Oh, Jesus, I didn't even see the second one. I missed. But yeah, it's so interesting to me that the OG Dead Space and, I guess, subsequently the remake was also inspired by, you know...
up there, and I'll get us to that tram.
Is there another one? Sorry, I heard something. Oh my god. Anyways, as I was trying to say, the OG Dead Space was originally inspired by, you know, OG RE4. And it's kind of interesting seeing that come full circle as how this game, you know, honestly kind of reminds me a bit of Dead Space. Like, not only with that, like, voice note thing earlier, where, like, I was like, oh, it's like Dead Space 1 Remake. Not just that, but also in the sense that, like, you know, it's like this space station that's, like, overtaken by, like, some enemy. I don't know, it just feels Dead Space-ish, and in a way, like, they were playing up a bit of horror there, like, not a lot, but a little bit. You know, with that Walker coming to kill, Hugh, and then, you know, Diana comes to save them. And yeah, like, I don't know, it's giving me a bit of Dead Space, which is kind of interesting. Like, this feels like Capcom's take on, you know, not just Dead Space, but the dynamic of Hugh and Diana, which I got from the demo as well as watching trailers, is that, I don't know, this feels like their Last of Us, or like their Death Stranding in a way, you know, that, like, you know, duo kind of like style of game. And I guess you could say, well, oh, well, I mean, Resident Evil Requiem has
Okay,
Grace
your
and
turn.
Emily, and that is true, they do, but I feel like that's a smaller version of it, you know, like it's
Pragmata created here at the Cradle.
it's not like this where the whole game is about that dynamic. Sorry, I was speaking too much, but yeah, there you go, she just said her name's Diana.
Next question. What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
I don't know.
State of the art, huh? I can't believe they're all gone.
Well, you better believe it, Hugh.
Hey, D.I.,
I am DI-03367, a state-of-the-art pragmatic
hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
I said I am DI-0...
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Yeah, From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana.
I'm Hugh. I don't do babysitting, but I'm gonna need your help, and,
Hugh. Diana.
yeah.
Hugh.
Uh,
Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana. Hugh. Diana.
Diana?
Diana.
One Pragmata and one adult male detected. Welcome to the emergency shelter.
Hey Al, this is post-editing me butting in real quick. I know this is a tad bit late, but I just wanted to butt in at a moment where the game's a bit quiet and say, my bad. I did say earlier in the clip, oh, this is when he says the name Diana, but I was quite a bit early when saying that. That was me just, being a bit dumb, a bit impatient. So do not start raving in the comments. Oh, you said it too early. You said it too early. Relax.
Let's see about getting patched through to Earth.
Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I just had to, something came up just very quickly, but, I'm back now. What in the fuck did I just come back to?
So, relay channels are locked down.
0100. Also, keep in mind, when I'm laughing, I'm not, making fun of the game at all. I'm not trying to say this is bad, it's...
Look at this.
I don't know, it just made me laugh. That was just such a random thing to come back to, onto the mic.
All the way to the tower. What do you think? It's not even that far. Hey.
Oh, this is a central, hub area. This is,
Diana?
Yeah?
Right. I remember this
See
now.
the spot? You think we can get here in one piece? I guess you wouldn't know that, would you?
Nope, but I have an idea.
Really?
Yeah, we'll go, and if you don't get hurt, that means it's safe. Let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
So goofy, bro, but I love it. We can go together, and if you don't get hurt, it's safe. That's funny. Alright, okay. Now that I'm finally back and settled in more of a shelter kind of area, with Ari's safe room-esque area, I do want to address some things. One, that was super cute, the moment where he named her Diana and she was going Hugh, Diana, Hugh, Diana, Hugh, Diana, pretty sure that's supposed to be a Tarzan reference. Don't quote me on that, I just saw that from a reel. That was one of the moments I've seen on Instagram and stuff, and someone did point out that it was a Tarzan reference. So if I'm wrong on that, I mean, correct me, because again, I got that information off of someone else who was also, reacting to that scene. So if it is a Tarzan reference and they're right about that, that's awesome. If you know who I'm referring to by saying, someone reacted by saying that, if you know exactly who I'm talking about, that's a major W. But yeah, if it isn't right, then if that's not meant to be a Tarzan reference and it was just a thing they did, a bit they came up with, then that's also pretty cool. But yeah, as I was trying to say earlier though, this game, just on the demo I played as well as playing it now, it does give me a mix of their own Dead Space, which is kind of funny because that was also Dead Space's own version of a take of Ari in space. So it's kind of funny seeing Capcom basically do their own version of Resident Evil in space. But I like how, with Resident Evil games, it's like zombies and then mutated, like, like viruses and whatnot. And then also again in Requiem now, zombies again. And then 7 and 8 was like mold, slash the Megamycete stuff. Look, point is, and then in Dead Space we had, the like mutated like zombies. Don't freaking quote me on that, okay? I haven't played Dead Space in a while. I can't remember their exact names. I'm pretty sure it had Morph in its name. It was like something Morph. Again, correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But here, it's just straight up like AI, like robots and shit. And as you saw, yep, the goat, Diana herself, is also a robot. And I don't know, this game gives me like Dead Space slash like Resident Evil mixed with like kind of like a Dead Space like setting and idea, of being like the one person in the crew who was left alive, or one of the few in the crew who was left alive alone in space. But it also kind of gives me Ratchet and Clank in the sense that, you have this robot that's like always on your back trying to help you with stuff. And in Ratchet and Clank is like super, what's it called? Like Clank is super important to the gameplay, even though, you think of Ratchet mostly in gameplay. Like you think like, oh, he's the one shooting, he's doing this, he's doing that. But in a way, Clank is also like pretty important to the gameplay because he gets the like helicopter upgrade and the jetpack one where he like helps with movement based abilities quite a lot. And I see Diana in a similar way in this game. She's kind of like the Clank of this game in a way. And I'm not just saying that because she's a robot. I'm saying that because she literally impacts the gameplay as much as Clank, arguably more. She's like the point is they're both characters that are like core aspects of the gameplay. And another one that I want to bring up is even the likes of Lou or the BB slash Bridge Baby in Death Stranding. You need the Bridge Baby, aka Lou, in Death Stranding 1 and 2 in order to locate the... Oh my god, I'm blanking on the names. BTs, that's what they're called. You need them to locate the BTs. So, it's just interesting seeing Capcom like mix, different ideas and concepts from these different games. I'm not 100% sure if they actually labeled any of these games or anything as inspirations for Pragmata, but it's just me as a gamer who's played those games, Dead Space, Resident Evil, Death Stranding, like all this stuff, and just noticing like how Pragmata is similar to those games. And geez, how long have I been recording this for? I've been recording this for a solid 33 minutes now, so pretty much as long as my Mouse PI for Hire review. You know what? I am probably gonna do 2, maybe 3 videos on Pragmata alone. This is just gonna be part 1. I'm planning on doing a second video, maybe even a third, but for now I'm only planning on 2. If the 2 videos do decently well, then I'll also make a third and then subsequently a 4, a 5, a 6. If not, well, drats, guess I'm gonna have to try something else. Even if I don't make a Pragmata video 2 or a video 3, even if I don't continue playing Pragmata, the other thing that I will do is also the DMC videos. So in case Pragmata videos don't do well, DMC will be there to carry anyway, or at least I hope. Anyway, and if that doesn't work, I will figure something else out. Don't you worry. Now, anyways, that's gonna have to be it for the first Pragmata video. I will see you guys in either a second Pragmata video or the next DMC video, aka DMC3 Virgil. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah. Peace. Like and subscribe.